Gone. No idea. That's an old picture. His kids are in high school now. Wait a second. I do remember something. When the kids were small, around the time that photo was taken, there was a place not far from here.
Mountains? Lake?
Mountains. Close to Zion National Park.
Utah?
Yeah, we vacationed there together, all of us. I remember that plant now because it smelled terrible whenever we stepped on one. Burl, that's the name of the town. Burl, Utah. Gene talked about buying a place there all the time afterwards. Come on, you gotta check it out. If Salazar finds them before you do, they're all dead.
We're coordinating with the Utah State Police. There's only one highway in and out of Burl, and they've got roadblocks and checkpoints up. We got something. Utah Highway Patrol just stopped and searched an SUV registered to a Salazar associate. 4 men inside the vehicle. All were taken into custody without incident.
Well, do we know if they were coming or going?
I'm not exactly sure. The men haven't been booked yet, and the officers haven't filed their reports.
What about the search for Huntby's wife and children?
Utah State Police tell me that the sheriff in Burl hasn't found them yet. Hang on. This could be the sheriff now. Brass. Whoa. Slow down, Doc. Are you sure? Okay, then. I'll send them right over. We found Huntby.
Great. Is he saying where his wife and children are hiding?
He's not saying anything. He's dead. Apparently someone broke into the coroner's office and left him just lying there in the hall outside the morgue.
My God. It looks like hundreds, maybe thousands of bee stings. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of being 2 steps behind Beatrice Salazar. Assuming she's responsible for this. There's got to be something here that will lead us directly to her. Let's find it. Looks like a serial number. We'll see if Brass can have it traced. Looks like a fresh transfer of some kind. Maybe pink. We may need this for comparison later.
I can't believe this is happening. That's right. The audacity of these people. They're lunatics. So I get this call from my wife. She's shopping at Select Stop. It's this new big hardware store over on Silverado. Anyway, she calls me and says our car's been stolen. We just bought one of those Zeus XTs, too. Thing's barely been used. Anyway, I leave to pick her up and file a police report. And when I walk back in here, there's Agent Huntby, right there in the hall. Bee stings covering almost his entire body. Never seen anything like it. I have no idea. David was out on a call and both my coroner's assistants called in sick today. So I have no witnesses for you. I'm sorry. I won't know until I do an autopsy, and I can't do an autopsy until you guys release the hallway so I can actually get to the morgue. If I had to guess, though, toxic shock related to the literally thousands of bee stings all over his body. If this queen of the Hive lady's trying to send us a message, well, she's not being very damn subtle, I can tell you that. Never seen it before. I assume the guys who broke in here used it to roll Huntby's body in. Hey, I'll make you a deal. Clear the path to my morgue, and I'll do an autopsy on Huntby if I have to work all night. In the meantime, I'll stick around the lab and see if I can help Hodges. I'm sure he'll appreciate the extra set of eyes double-checking his work.
Looks like auto paint. Maybe Brass can tell us more about what kind.
Sure. The color and composition of that auto paint is specific to the Zeus XT. Okay, let's run it. Looks like your card is made for the Select Stop Corporation. That's that new chain of big box hardware stores in the area. I'd say it's pretty likely whoever stole that card probably stole it at the same time they stole Robbins' Zeus XT from the Select Stop parking lot. Poor guy, he's not going to get his car back soon. I'm going to have it picked up and taken over to the garage. Sure.
Looks like blood. Aha! Look at that. That fingerprint could belong to Dr. Robbins or his wife. We'll have to run it. I'm comfortable clearing Robbins' vehicle for now. Good work. Say hello to your suspect, Doc Robbins.
Man, I wish I could be there with you guys when you slap the cuffs on this idiot.
That confirms that Huntby's body was definitely in your truck, Doc.
Oh, great. Judy'll be thrilled. I hope she doesn't make me sell it.
Your wife does know what you do for a living, right?
So let me get this straight. This Gamos guy steals my car from the Select Stop parking lot, picks up Huntby's body, drives it to the morgue, waits until he sees me leave, then accesses the morgue's employee lot with my new car. Then he dumps the body in the hallway.
He also put a nasty scratch on your car with the flatbed cart he stole.
I've had enough. Beatrice Salazar better pray there isn't a scrap of evidence on Huntby's body, because if there is, I'm going to find it.
May we join you, Doctor?
Please do. Thanks again for clearing the way to the morgue so quickly. The toxin from the bee stings caused Huntby to go into shock. From there, his blood pressure dropped and his lungs filled with fluid, which stopped the flow of oxygen to his vital organs, eventually stopping his heart. My guess is it was a slow and painful way to die.
Exactly the way Salazar would have wanted it.
Yes, now that you mention it, there are ligature marks on his wrists. There are no stings there, so he was likely tied up while being stung to death. There are similar marks on his ankles as well. Nothing. Not under the fingernails, not in his mouth. I haven't checked stomach contents yet. It's over there in the pan if you want to look at them yourself. In the pan, right over there. Knock yourself out.
smells fragrant. We should analyze it. Looks like honey. Another Queen of the Hive reference, maybe. So Huntby is stung to death by bees and his stomach is filled with honey. And we found pollen from a rare species of flower near Manuel Molines. There have been studies that prove that honey and the pollen it synthesized from share genetic markers. I'd be interested to see if the genetic composition of the honey we found in Huntby's stomach happens to resemble that of the pollen we found near Molines. There can't be a lot of honey farms that have this type of rare flower growing nearby. Not in Nevada, anyway. We need to talk to Brass. We found honey synthesized by the southwestern wood lily in Huntby's stomach. Jim, this flower is extremely rare. It only grows in a few places in Nevada, and only one is remotely close to Vegas. If there's more than one apiary there, I'd be very surprised.
A honey farm, huh? Let's find out. I got a hit, Ray. You were right. It's the only apiary around. Nice work, guys. Let's roll. Got it. I'll let them know. Thanks. Well, I got good news and bad news.
Good news first, please.
I just got a call from the sheriff in Burl, Utah. They found Huntby's wife and kids safe and sound. Salazar's men hadn't gotten there before the Stadies arrested them.
That is a relief.
The bad news. Nick says that none of the bodies we've hauled out of here to the morgue are a match for Salazar. But Robbins did ID his car thief, Mr. Manuel Gamos.
So Salazar escaped.
It's impossible, Ray. We had choppers in the sky with infrared. We established a secure perimeter around the place. Now either she's dead and buried somewhere underneath all this rubble, or... I don't know.
If she's left any trace of her whereabouts, we'll find it, Jim.
All right, I'm gonna stick around just in case. Let me know if you need anything.
Good job. This chair might be where Agent Huntby was tied while being stung to death.